Good morning, another beautiful day in God's kingdom. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a topic that perhaps we'll be looking at in the next few days as well. And it is one that is talking about relationships dissolving into tears or tears in a relationship. And so, what is it that we're looking at? We're looking at the book of Genesis, chapter 31 today. And here we find Jacob has escaped. He has basically fled from the house of his father in law, Laban, and he has taken away his two wives, Laban's daughters. But Laban has caught up with them, and let's see what happens in the as we jump into the conversation at this point. So we're looking at Genesis chapter 31, and we read from verse 48. It says, "Then Laban declared, 'This pile of stones will stand as a witness to remind us of the covenant we have made today.' This explains why it was called Galid, witness pile, but it was also called Mizpah, which means watchtower. For Laban said, 'May the Lord keep watch between us to make sure that we keep this covenant when we are out of each other's sight.'" And then Laban says something very important that every son-in-law should take note of. He said to his son-in-law, he said, "If you mistreat my daughters or if you marry other wives, God will see it, even if no one else does. He is a witness to this covenant between us." So why was Laban saying this? He was saying this because just like every other father, he was saying, "I'm giving you my daughters now and you're going away with them. They will be in a place where I would not be readily available for them to run to when they need help. They won't be able to run to daddy and say, 'Come and see what my husband is doing to me.' That time that will not be an opportunity that they will have. But I am telling you today that even though I'm not there, God will be watching you. It's the same way even now that God is watching every son-in-law in that position, every man that has taken a woman into his house as wife or as partner or whatever. You have a duty of care to that woman. And just as Laban was saying, yet he has entrusted his daughters into your hands. That man has entrusted his daughter into your hands. That family has entrusted that woman into your hands. And they expect that you will take care of them. So why do you have domestic violence on the rise? It is because people do not understand this fact that even though human beings might not be there, in fact, it's quite likely that the woman is not even telling anybody. She's suffering in silence because she wants to protect her home, because she has some, misguided notion that she wants to, keep her family and she doesn't want people to be involved in her business. But I can assure you that even if she's not telling anybody, she's talking to God. And one thing we know about God for sure is that God hates injustice. And very soon, that judgment is going to come upon you and the punishment will be extracted from you. In fact, the punishment has already started. That's why nothing is working for you. So if you are in that position, why don't you retract and take a step back and begin to treat that woman right. And then you begin to see things will turn around even for you as well. And you will have a happier home. In fact, you will have a happy home. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.